Welcome all to the 11th Annual Archie League Medal of Safety Award. You guys dress up very nice. You look very marvelous. Or as they say, Peter Duffy says in NATCA, the president of NATCA, your attire is dramatically nicer than it was this afternoon. Before we get started, I want you to indulge Paul and I and let us introduce some amazing people that work on your behalf that are in attendance here. Not all of our national office staff is here because we do have work to do back in Washington, D.C. But I want them to stand up so you can give them a round of applause. If you'll hold it till we're finished, I want to introduce you to the NATCA staff that is in attendance. Kelly Richardson, Outreach and Events Manager. Jackie Smith, Princess Angel Face. Megan Seidman, Meeting Planning Specialist. Doug Church, Director of Communications. Sarah McCann, or better known as McDunn, Senior Communications and Public Affairs Associate. Laura Roos, Associate Director of Communications, Art and Design. Amy Trudel, Communications Specialist. Jordan Thelker, Multimedia Specialist. Abigail Glenchase, Executive Office Programs. Administrator. Grace Colby, Executive here. Greg Shoemaker, our labor relations attorney from NATCA that's here. Damian Mari, that's also a labor relations attorney. Del Wright, our director of safety and technology. Mark Prestude, en route technology coordinator, former controller from Salt Lake Center. Robert Utley, technical representative liaison, former controller from Dulles. Bill Gohag, coordinator, former controller from Washington National. Pam Suttle, our accounting assistant. And C.C. Harley, hopefully she's here too, our staff accountant. And we brought some of our labor relations people and our accounting people here just so they can see, while they have assisted us in many roles here, they're here to learn what we do outside of the office so they can understand what the whole organization is striving towards. So this is our national office staff in attendance. If you give me a round of applause for all of them, they work very hard for you. I did want to recognize a couple of other individuals, the people behind the scenes that nobody gets to see because they are showing the rest of the world, all of us, through video or pictures. We have Jim Davoli in the back. He's on our IT committee, and he's from Memphis Center. He does all of our webcasting. He's behind the scenes there, all this conference and tonight. In addition to that, we have Doug Jones, one of our volunteer photographers in the back from F11, that's Orlando Tracon. And Jay Tillis from Atlanta Center is also one of our volunteer photographers. There he is. And Johnny Temple has been helping out with the pictures as well. He's from Houston Center and somewhere in the audience. So let's get this started now, because I know that it can be a little lengthy if we allow it to be. Okay, as we celebrate this 11th Annual Archie League Medal of Safety Awards, it's important for us to remember of the work that our members perform day in and day out, and especially those that back at our facilities right now working traffic in this, this weather, this winter that we've had that's just been incredible. But what they do day in and day out for the national airspace system and the people that fly for it is nothing, fly in it is nothing short of heroic. Our program tonight, we're going to highlight, though, dedicated men and women who demonstrated the very best examples of skill and professionalism this last year. Each of our award winners faced with a unique situation in which their ability to think quickly and remain calm under pressure was tested. These 9 flight assists represent our members' relentless commitment to safety. At this point, Paul's supposed to walk up behind me. Hi. Yes. And here he is.
It's truly hard to hear back there, but I was just listening to everything she was saying, and I agree with every word you said.
Thanks.
Just so we're clear. I had notes here, Trish. What'd you do with my notes? There we go. I do want to thank the administrator for making time out of his schedule again to be here to help us recognize the controllers. He hasn't missed it since he's been the administrator. That's pretty special, isn't it? And our COO of the ATO, Terry Bristol, she's here, and she's a big supporter of this event also. And our former COO, David Grizzle, is here, and he reminded me this evening that this is his 6th, and he won't miss next year. He'll be here next year also, so thank you. Tonight is, it's an honor to do what we do. Trish and I are very lucky to stand up here and take pictures with real-life heroes tonight and recognize real-life heroes. But it's truly the ultimate team occupation. You know, day in and day out, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. The ultimate team occupation, relying on everybody's expertise, making, which we now know is the #1 modern, or the #1 wonder of the modern world, our national airspace system, the safest it could possibly be. Truly exceptional excellence we will see this evening when it's needed the most. So without further ado, we're going to start the show and have Ham Grafari from the Western Pacific region come up.